Do one thing every day that scares you. Eleanor Roosevelt. Life is inherently risky. There is only one big risk you should avoid at all costs, and that is the risk of doing nothing. Dennis Waver. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. Mark Zuckerberg. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Rabindranath Tagore. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. T.S. Eliot. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Lewis Carroll. Take risks. If you win, you will be happy. If you lose, you will be wise. Anonymous. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Hey. Jim Rohn. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. Albert Einstein. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Oprah Winfrey. Take the risk or lose the chance. Anonymous. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Muhammad Ali. Risk more than others think is safe. Dream more than others think is practical. Howard Schultz. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. George Adair. Success is only for those who are willing to take risks. Anonymous. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Don't be afraid to take a big step if one is indicated. You can't cross a chasm in 2 small jumps. David Lloyd George. To win without risk is to triumph without glory. Pierre Corneille. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Mark Twain. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson. Leap, the net will appear. John Burroughs. The most effective way to do it is to do it. Amelia Earhart. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Charles Kingsley. You have to be able to accept failure to get better. LeBron James. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. To not dare is to lose oneself. Soren Kierkegaard. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. Chinese proverb. The only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible. Arthur C. Clarke. I am always doing that which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it. Pablo Picasso. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. Ambrose Redford. If you don't take risks, you'll always work for someone who does. Nora Denzel. Security is mostly a superstition. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Helen Keller. Our lives improve only when we take chances, and the first and most difficult risk we can take is to be honest with ourselves. Walter Anderson. Do not be too timid and squeamish about your actions. All life is an experiment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. It's better to be a lion for a day than a sheep all your life. Elizabeth Kenny. Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. Andre Gide. You must lose a fly to catch a trout. George Herbert. Life is either a daring adventure or it is nothing at all. Helen Keller. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. Dhirubhai Ambani. Dream big and dare to fail. Norman Vaughn. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. Seneca. We are all faced with a series of great opportunities brilliantly disguised as impossible situations. Charles R. Swindoll. If you're not scared a lot, you're not doing very much. Robin Sharma. Dare to live the life you have dreamed for yourself. Go forward, make your dreams come true. Ralph Waldo Emerson Adventure is worthwhile in itself. Amelia Earhart. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Warren Buffett. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. The greatest test of courage on earth is to bear defeat